today I'm with Sam Riggs, but without the night people.
That's right, yeah, minus night people.
Yeah, well, I was thinking earlier when I was coming up with questions, I was like, the night people, is it because they're all vampires? Or just because we don't see the light of day much?
Well, it's kind of like we got the idea for the night people from a Ray Wiley Hubbard song called The Rabbit.
Yeah, yeah,
and, two kind of people in the world, day people and night people.
Night people.
That's right.
Love that song.
That's how we roll.
My 10-year-old loves that song. Cracks me up.
He's got good taste.
Well, speaking of Ray Wiley, no doubt, good taste, how was it having him kind of take you under his wing?
I think I should have been a little more nervous than I was.
Yeah?
I don't want to say I was ignorant when I met Ray, but I was definitely uninformed. And but it was amazing. I learned more in the 2 years I spent with him and Judy than I would learn in, a lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. I mean,
it's amazing.
Yeah, such good people, but to have all that knowledge too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just, downright cool. What was the best piece of advice that he gave you?
Oh, man.
If there was one that you could remember.
He has this thing about lyricism, about just, he's big on, not allowing subpar lyricism. And it's just like he has this thing, firstly, if you cut your words, they should bleed. And they should live on. And also, never write and put out anything that you're not comfortable singing 30 years down the road.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, when we had him here in the corner, that's exactly what he was talking about there, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to be able to want to sing it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he says, can't afford anything less than great.
That's right. Exactly. Let's talk about the recently released CD, Outrun the Sun.
Yes.
Now, this is your first full-length.
First one, yes, ma'am.
And what was it like being in the studio doing that?
It was wild. We came in kind of guns blazing as a band, like, we got these songs down, we're going to track it in 2 weeks and we'll be done, you know what I mean? Led Zeppelin style. And we got in there with Eric Herbst, and he was just like, think again. So,
reality check.
Yeah, we went in and we got in the tracking room and we played our songs, and he, we're like, okay, cool, we got at the end of the first day, and I sat down with Eric, and he's like, so how do you feel? And I was just like, good. He's like, all right, good. He's like, because I'm about to break your heart.
No.
He's like, all these songs have what it takes to be great, but they're not great right now. And he's like, it's not lyrically, it's just arrangement-wise. So we broke down a lot of stuff, and we basically took it down to zero, kind of like boot camp style, and built it back up. And we originally planned on about 3 weeks. We were there for 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, but what you hear in the studio is the band.
Yeah.
It's the night people, and it's just. And that's what I wanted, you know what I mean? It's just like we have a thing about wanting to take what we do on stage into the studio, and we kind of had to reverse that and, mix it all together. So, but what we got was Outrun the Sun, which turned out more amazing than I could have ever even dreamed.
Yeah. Oh, it's an incredible CD.
I love it.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite on it?
Oh, man. I really like Someone Else's Love Song.
Yeah?
It's got a groove to it that kind of we enjoy doing on stage.
Yeah. Angola's Lament happens to be my personal favorite because it's just so dark and just, I don't know, it's just...
Down and dirty.
Yeah.
It's a murder ballad. I love playing that one on stage because I get to get on the banjo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so.
How cool is that got to be, though?
Yeah, it's fun.
Have you always played the banjo?
My granddad was a banjo player, and
okay.
His best friend was a fiddle player, and so I kind of grew up watching them, and I always wanted to play the banjo and the fiddle, and as time went on, and my granddad passed away, I got his banjo.
Oh, cool.
And I never touched it. It just sat in the corner. And I finally was like, about a year and a half ago, I was like, I'm just going to learn to do it. So one of the first songs I picked out was Angola's Lament, that little riff, and I wrote the song around it.
Wow. Wow, that's incredible. Now, because playing a banjo is not easy.
It's not easy. It's a whole other train of thought. The finger picking, you got finger picks on your fingers, which is a very foreign thing to a guitar player that's used to holding the pick.
Yeah.
And it's a whole, like, using right brain, left brain, kind of like, similar to playing fiddle and being a lead man, so,
yeah.
Charlie Daniels style.
Yeah, well, hey, I guess that's not too bad to have to go after. Some of the folks that you have had a chance to write with, do you do a lot of co-writes?
Writing is a weird thing for me. I think a lot of guys get really excited about writing, and I get really nervous about it.
Yeah.
I tend to write my best when I'm by myself,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of times I hit a dead end, and that's when I'll bring in somebody to write with me, like Chad Camp, my drummer. He and I wrote Someone Else's Love Song, Angola's Lament, Hold On and Let Go, and one other song on the record together. And it's just kind of one of those things where a lot of times I tend to kind of, my mom has this saying where you have to learn how to kill your darlings. She's a writer, a novelist. And it's hard to let go of a good idea.
Yeah.
So a lot of times instead of letting go of a good idea, I'll just bring somebody else in to put a different spin on it. And,
Interesting.
I do that with Chad. I do that with Charlie Stout and a couple other people. Hoping to do some more co-writing on the upcoming record.
Already got sights on the next one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a never-ending deal for you guys.
Constant.
I mean, you're always thinking, what's next?
Just like the white lines on the highway.
Yeah.
Just keep on going.
That's right. That's right. Well, let's do something a little different, and we're gonna call this segment 5 Questions with Sam Riggs.
Oh, gosh.
Okay? Don't be scared. Okay, if you had to describe yourself as a car, what would it be?
I don't even know. Probably an 85 Ford single cab.
Wow. Was that your first car?
It was.
Yeah.
That was my first, and it was my first.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's awesome. Do you have a list of things that you must do before you reach 30?
I want to go skydiving and I want to go to Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 things. And I want to get my pilot's license, but that's a lot to do.
That is a lot, especially when you're having to be on the road a lot. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Okay. What was your favorite TV show as a kid?
Andy Griffith.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was like them.
All right. Do you have a nickname?
Bones.
I'm thinking it's because you're tall
Yeah.
and skinny.
My family grew up calling me Sam Bones. Or Bones.
Okay. All right.
Or Giles. My middle name's Giles. So.
Oh. With a G or a J?
With a G.
Okay. All right. And have you ever been to the emergency room?
Oh, yes.
Recently?
I think the last time I went was a few years ago. I got jumped after a show and knocked out.
Nice.
Concussion. All that kind of stuff.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. I've been shot in the hand and broken bones, and my horse broke my finger. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
Kind of crooked.
Wow.
But, yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Can we go back to the being shot in the hand thing? What?
It was I was young. My cousin and I were both young, and we were, running around in the pasture
Being boys?
shooting squirrels, and just being dumb and not paying attention where the other one was. And,
Lord.
Got shot in the hand. Hit an artery. I mean, at the age of like 9, you hit an artery in your hand, and the first thing you want to do is run to the house.
Yes.
And your heart's pumping, and it's like blood like out to here.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're gonna die.
Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy.
It was wild.
Yeah.
My granddad came over to the house. I was at my Aunt Mary's house, and my granddad came over. He's like, "Well, we got to change your clothes before we take you to the emergency room."
Well, yeah.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
Okay, well, tell everybody where they need to go to get the CD.
Okay, the first place you need to go is to our live show.
Duh.
Yes, and you can find the schedule for that or the store to order your CD at on samriggsmusic.com. You can also go to iTunes. You can go to facebook.com/SamRiggs the Night People. Instagram Sam Riggs Music. Twitter is Sam Riggs Music.
All right, folks. You heard it here first in the corner. He's been shot. He can play the banjo, and you need to get his CD.
Yes.
Angola ain't no place to be. It's for the lost that once were free. Fields of fear stretch far and wide, and the razor wire goes to the sky.